Alright, what is up guys, it is JJ here, and today we're going to be reacting to another Watchmojo video. This is top 10 moments that triggered anime fans. Now I saw the thumbnail. I talked about this before, and this absolutely had me triggered. But let's just let them talk about it. Let's watch.
Fandoms can be scary things. I'm Ashley with Watchmojo, and these are the top 10 moments that triggered anime fans. For this list, we'll be looking at the scenes in anime that sent certain fans into a tailspin. While some of these moments caused outrage for all the right reasons due to their distastefulness, others are a tad more on the preposterous side. But hey, that's how otaku fringe groups operate. No finger pointing, guys, this is just observation. And as always, I'm on Twitter at AshJBo, so give me a bloody follow. Go on.
まあそうだな。言葉を飾るのは好きではない。単刀直入に言おう。
Number 10, Fly Me to the Moon. Or don't. Neon Genesis Evangelion. Alright,
Also, I was trying to
Netflix,
figure out like
by
that
all
shadow in the
means,
water. It
reintroduce
kind of scared me for a
classic
second.
Anime to a new generation via your streaming service, but perhaps don't trample on everything that made the original so beloved.
After 15 years. Yes, there's no doubt. It's an angel.
Not bringing back the likes of Spike Spencer and the rest of the original cast was already a massive blow for some fans, but excluding Fly Me to the Moon in the end credits, the one song that remains a staple of the franchise and is almost
okay, so this is like, okay, people are upset that certain things were in the original that people loved, but then when it transferred over to the new generation, people like, well, what's the reason now to watch it? Now the characters that I like are here anymore.
Netflix,
not even the song.
Instead of wasting money on a Cowboy Bebop live-action adaptation that no one wants to see, you pay the licensing fee for this absolute banger. Number 9, Ainz is very, very naughty. Overlord.
Unfortunately, I haven't seen Overlord yet.
That the unstoppable skeleton.
Well, actually, no, that's not. Well, actually, when it first initially came out, I tried to watch it, but like I almost treated it like Attack on Titan. I watched some of it, but then I just fell off.
While it might sound rather obvious in hindsight, there were fans out there who had Bone Daddy pegged as an anti-hero through and through.
無駄だったな。ご苦労様。
Oh sure, he would massacre the occasional monster or religious sect, but it's fine since they were evil too, right? Well, whatever illusion they were under was soon shattered when Ainz went about killing and torturing likable NPCs left and right, all before seizing control of a kingdom and imposing his will on the masses.
素晴らしい。最高記録だ。
Number 8, Katana is greater than Broadsword.
Okay, I haven't seen this.
The Sacred Blacksmith. If
Dang, he
you've
cut
been
right
about
through
your
that.
favorite image boards for a good decade or so, chances are you'll recall this image.
Wow.
Yeah, apparently, this legitimately pissed people off. The fact our dashing hero was able to leap in at the last second and slice through a thick western broadsword with his dinky little katana ended up ruffling a few feathers online.
Okay, I can see why it would. Like people, I feel like people would have been a lot better if it didn't cut through the whole sword, if it just like stopped it or something. I don't know.
Like butter, while it's seconds from cutting a beautiful maiden's face like a melon, was a bridge too far for anime fans who are used to seeing children pilot giant robots. Or maybe it's that pesky online blacksmith community causing trouble again. I'm watching you guys. Number 7, Remjected. ReZero starting life in another world.
Oh yeah,
While
yeah.
it's somewhat
I know
cooled
this.
down in recent months, the amount of animosity that flourished in the wake of Subaru's decision to ditch the adorable Oni in favor of the adorable half-elf was met with polarizing results.
Rem.
What is it?
Emilia is the one I love.
Oh,
Some felt like Emilia was more than worthy of the mantle of main girl and should be allowed to be treated as such. while others were pretty much ready to burn everything to the ground in the name of their beloved Rem.
I love you.
Why would you say that?
It remains one of the most vicious waifu wars in recent memory. It's hoping Season 2 doesn't stir up any old grudges. Number 6, Kokoro chooses Mitsuru. Darling in the Franxx.
I have not watched Darling in
And
the
you thought
Franxx, but I do want
Zero
to.
2 hero Ishigo love triangle was bad.
だからこれからもずっとパートナーでいるって約束してくれないかな。
いいよ。
In brief, Ms. Kokoro promised to stay with Futoshi forever, only to cuck him out of existence the first chance she got to be with Mitsuru. Oof.
みつるくんと試させてください。
ココロちゃん。だって約束って。
This
Nah.
device turned out to be the equivalent of a landmine.
Dang,
On
bro.
one side, you've got fans seething at the fact Futoshi got done dirty in such a heinous manner. Another side were left stunned that Mitsuru was even interested in girls in the first place. Then there were others who wanted to burn Kokoro at the stake. Also, a few who found Futoshi's suffering endlessly hilarious. And that's all before we get into the eventual sex scene. No one triggers like Trigger.
好きだった。俺ココロちゃんが好きだったんだよ。
Number 5, No Tai, Digimon Adventure 02. Hate to open up old wounds, but this one might
Nah, I did watch
still lead you
Digimon,
into a
but-
seething shoot.
Not like that. So I may not remember this.
Oh, Ty.
Lots of young'uns back in the day saw themselves in Tai, and with his close friend Sora constantly by his side and caring for him, it looked like Cupid would make these two official someday. Hell, even the movie was baiting it big time. So when it came time for Tai to make his heartfelt confession, he was rejected by Sora in favor of Matt, the dude she seldom said a word to for the entirety of the franchise.
So, Sora, are you going to the concert with anybody? I mean, not that it matters to me, just wondering.
No, I want to be available in case Matt is free afterwards.
Oh,
Dang.
I see. Mad, huh?
Guess girls really do love a bad boy. This one hits a little too close to every little kid out there who believed in love. We're just glad Ty's a bigger man than we were.
I'll be waiting. Thanks.
You know what, Ty?
What?
You've really grown up.
Number 4, The Cabbage Catastrophe. Brighter than the dawn.
Oh, I've heard about this anime.
料理勝負ですもの。
Never watched it, but I've heard about this before. I think I've seen clips of it too.
Listen, when you're animating hundreds upon thousands of frames of animation every week, sometimes you have to cut a few corners. In the show, Brighter Than the Dawning Blue, one particular scene saw the characters chopping up cabbages. Only, they looked like this.
手伝おうか、フィーナ。
You'd think it would be an inoffensive error, but controversy quickly stirred over the Japanese image board 2chan.
Okay,
as
I
people
can-
did
okay,
not
now-
take
okay,
too
now I see what
kindly
you're
to
talking
this
about.
Vegetable violence. Justice was understandably demanded, and the issue was brought up to the heads of the studio.
Really?
The cabbage was later redrawn for the DVD version of the show, and ever since, studios have made it a priority to always draw these leafy greens to perfection.
Wow.
Number
Oh.
3, Kaio lives, but erased.
Oh, hey, Satoru. Can you spend the night? That's totally gutsy!
Look, the main thing is that Kaio is still alive. It took numerous trips to the past, confronting her abusive mother, getting kidnapped, and
Okay, here's the thing about with me and
by a
Erased.
child murderer on
I watched,
multiple
like-
occasions,
You ever watch the show in
Satoru
clips?
still managed
This
to
how I
pull it
watched the
off.
show.
She lived, and apparently got with another guy and had a child. Not with Satoru, just that other dude.
Yeah, I'm married. My last name's Sugita.
No way. So Hiromi's the dad now?
While you might be tempted to pull your eyes out over the fact your favorite ship didn't sail, just try to remember that she's alive, and that's all that counts, right?
But before you came along, I thought I'd always be alone in life. And here I am with my very own family. You made that possible.
Number 2, Mind's Betrayal. The rising of
Oh,
the
this is the one I'm
hero.
talking about.
Ah, remember the time where we had
Ooh.
no idea that mine was the most manipulative shrew to ever come out of the
Oh, I
anime
absolutely
primordial
hate
soup?
her.
That all changed.
I'm
right
so
here,
glad
with
they
one
got her
giant
back.
lie and a vindictive gesture.
Her and the
盾
king.
の勇者様がお酒に酔った勢いで突然部屋に入ってきて私を押し倒して
Man.
After luring Naofumi into her trap, Mine managed to convince the kingdom that she was sexually assaulted, sending Shield Bro down into
I
a rabbit hole
hated
of
this
despair
so
as
much
the
when I
world
first
turned
watched
against
this.
him.
マインなんでお前そんなこと
And I said this before. I didn't trust her in the beginning. I truly didn't. But I had no idea she
Given
would
the
do this.
touchy subject of such accusations, many were left
Like I said before in
off
another
and
video,
decided to
I just
skip
thought she
out
was tricking.
on what would turn out to be one of the
That's what I
best
thought.
isekai of all
But no,
time.
she wanted to take it a
Legend
whole
says
step
There
further.
are still some who haven't watched a single episode of the show and still complain about it on the internet
no phone,
anyway. Get a life.
あの
Forgot to mute
女
Before we continue, be sure
But bro,
to
I'm
subscribe
so
to
glad
our
they got her
channel
back
and
in the
ring
way they
bell to get
did.
notified about
Not gonna
our
spoil it,
latest
but
videos.
still.
You have the option
I
to
love
be
the way they got her
notified
back and the
about
king.
videos, or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings. and
Okay,
switch
what's
on
number one, I wonder?
notifications. Number 1, Kaneki gets
Oh,
lucky. Tokyo Ghoul 3. How dare the main guy find love with the main girl and end up getting intimate between the sheets?
Are you a virgin?
At least this was the mentality of some rather vocal fans on places like Tumblr. Apparently all of that beautifully woven chemistry between these two over the course of several tragedies was getting in the way of Kaneki and Hide's yaoi shipping.
The sun shines on the bleak horizon. It's just another day.
You know what, that's all well and good because hey, there is a lack of representation in some anime, but these outraged few certainly crossed the line. Death threats were sent to the creator of the Tokyo Ghoul
Wow,
manga
really?
from international fans in the most toxic case of fandom
Death threats?
to date. Headcanon truly is a terrifying
Dang.
beast. Do you agree?
I mean, to be honest, I personally didn't have a problem, to be honest with you. But yeah, that was the video. I'm telling you, number one to me was number 2 on this list. Cause, bro, I hated that so much. The fact that she framed the guy for sexual assault, that is what irked me. That is what truly hurt me, okay? And after that, I truly hated her character. Every time she popped up on scene, I just said, shut up. Just shut up and disappear. But like I said, you just have to watch the show. You just have to watch the show because I'm so glad at the way that they finally found out the truth that she was lying. And it was so good and it was so funny the way that they got back at her and her papa. Okay, but anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up, comment down below what are your thoughts on the video. Let me know what, moments in anime triggered you in the comments down below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'm gonna see y'all for the next one. Peace.